And now for our next news special report.
Friends, the stakes have never been higher, and this is a moment we all need to lean into together. Picture this: our border agents, real folks like you and me, are getting text messages that don't just threaten them, but aim heartlessly at their families, their moms. Yes, that's right. Now imagine if that was your family. Ben Berquam, a guy with his boots on the ground at our border, has picked up on something that's not just unsettling, it's downright un-American. His discoveries and a startling video of an IRGC commander Hassan are pieces of a puzzle we cannot ignore. Tonight we're peeling back the layers on a plot that risks the safety of our homes, our towns, and our country. Stick with me through this because there is a final thought coming that isn't just a warning, it's a call to arms for every patriotic American watching. We need eyes wide open, now more than ever. Ladies and gentlemen, our border agents, the very frontline defenders of our great republic, are on high alert. The reason? According to an exclusive piece of information provided to the Washington Examiner, there's been a discovery of a menacing attempt to collect their personal home addresses. And the motive here is as clear as it is diabolical: to torment and torture our federal law enforcement officers and, yes, their families. In a screenshot shared exclusively, there is a chilling text message solicitation. It brazenly states, "We will pay for any addresses of Border Patrol agents, $200 your way if you get me a Border Patrol agent's address, $1,000 if you get me they mama's address." A clear bounty on the lives of our brave officers. In response, the El Paso Regional Office of Border Patrol is quick to send out an urgent warning emphasizing the severity of this threat. The alert, stemming from the El Paso Sector Intelligence and Operations Center, reads that on October 10, 2023, we received information about a threatening message concerning Border Patrol agents. The warning goes on to describe an individual promising money in exchange for agents' addresses with a higher price offered on information on the agents' mothers. Chillingly, it says that the sender has promised to post evidence of the torture of any Border Patrol agent for whom they receive information. The FBI has sprung into action now, but the deafening silence from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, who oversee our Border Patrol, remains concerning. The lone directive from the Border Patrol to its agents: to remain cognizant of their surroundings at all times and report any suspicious activity. Now here's where it takes an international twist. Rumors are swirling that these communications could be the dark work of the Mexican cartels, but this is yet to be confirmed. The FBI, when contacted for a statement, maintained their silence, and similarly there was no response from the National Border Patrol Council. Now the shocking news dovetails with another concerning development from overseas. The Hamas leader, Khalid Mashal, has made a clarion call. He's urging Muslims globally to launch attacks on Israel on Friday the 13th, October 13th, today, terming it as the Friday of the Al-Aqsa flood. Take a look.
To descend into the squares and fields, and the Arab and Islamic street, and across communities everywhere. There is a call on Friday, the Friday of Al-Aqsa flood. Send a message across squares and fields, a message of anger. We stand with Palestine, with Gaza, with Al-Aqsa, with Jerusalem, and we are part of this battle. Secondly, Gaza is pleading for your help. Provide aid and financial support with all you have. Anyone who can contribute. This is the moment of truth. This is a financial struggle, just as they struggle by themselves. They provided for Gaza and its resistance and its heroes. This is the moment for the nation to engage in the battle, to fight alongside them. Of course, I am addressing the ring countries first: Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt, all its sons and daughters, officially and popularly. And your duty is greater because you are closer to Palestine. O tribes of Jordan, O sons of Jordan, O my brothers and sisters, Jordan from all. Your directions and orientations, and your springs. The generous one, this is the moment of truth. The borders are close to you, everyone knows their responsibility. This applies to all nations. And God sees the world, America, the West, and the Zionists. The nation has triumphed, for Al-Aqsa and the caravans of Mujahideen have started to go. When her pure blood is shed on the land of Palestine, things will change. The battlefield will shift power balances.
Broadcast via a YouTube video, this call for a worldwide jihad seeks to make martyrs for Al-Aqsa with a specific focus on targeting Jews. It's not just limited to the Middle East. The reach extends globally, advocating for physical confrontation over dialogue. All this in the aftermath of major violence and Hamas-led attacks that have already wreaked havoc, resulting in significant casualties. The global reactions are palpable, with polarizing demonstrations cropping up in major cities worldwide. Take a look.
انتفاضة وكلنا معاها انتفاضة وكلنا معاها انتفاضة وكلنا معاها انتفاضة وكلنا معاها واعلمناها للملايين واعلمناها للملايين واعلمناها للملايين.
In France, riots have broken out as police disperse Palestinian rally participants. Watch. And it's not just an overseas issue. U.S. Customs and Border Protection data highlights a worrisome trend. A record number of migrants at our southern border now match terrorism watch lists, leading to heightened national security concerns. But friends, it doesn't stop there. A jaw-dropping revelation from Lukeville, Arizona, has further deepened the crisis. Ben Berquam from Real America's Voice managed to discover the exact spot where the cartel is smuggling people across the border. Watch this.
¿Dónde son? Ecuador. Ecuador. ¿A dónde vas? New Jersey. Okay. India? You from India?
Yes.
You speak English?
No.
No?
India.
India? India? ¿Dónde son?
Ecuador.
Ecuador. ¿A dónde vas en Estados Unidos?
Los Ángeles.
Los Angeles? Todo? Los Angeles? Okay. So we've got mostly from Senegal today. I'm trying to see, I've been getting reports that we're getting big numbers from Syria here as well. Oh, there's a cut in the fence right here. Interesting is, so let me show you what they do. This is President Trump's wall, 35-foot wall that really does work well, but they do cut through it. You can see it actually has rebar here. We've got some guys sitting over there on the Mexico side, hiding out by the wall. You see right here, this is freshly cut because this is just wobbling on there, teetering on there. It's just being held up by the welds up on top right now. All connected, guys. All connected. And there's no recourse because the U.S. government can't do anything to those people. DEA won't touch it if it's not drugs. That's why they're running so many people. And the Mexican government isn't touching it because they're owned by the cartels in these areas. So there you go. It's a win-win, no-lose situation for these guys. It's like this all the way down the line. Coming up the other way, seeing if I can see them putting people through. So it does look like where that fence was cut, that's where they're pushing them through. There's one of the guys. You speak English? No? So it looks like they've cut it and then put it back. What's crazy is they've actually cut it and tried to disguise that it was cut. So when I was here 5 minutes ago, the whole thing was wobbling. So they allowed the groups to come through and then they push it back to make it look like it's back in place. We've got 3 of these guys over here. No, you? Okay, no video, okay. I just video this. Is that you?
No.
Not you?
No video.
Okay, no video, okay.
Problem.
Problem.
Migración.
Ah, sí. Trabajo aquí.
Trabajo de
okay.
aquí, trabajo de México.
Sí, del grupo.
Trabajo, Simón, del grupo.
Sí, okay.
¿Tú no
Comprende.
puedes? ¿Tú no puedes?
No.
No.
Reportero.
Reportero.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí. ¿Cuánto personas a día cruzando?
600.
600. 700?
Sí.
700. Wow. Mucho. No?
Normal.
These guys are three guys that work on the they just say they work on the Mexico side. So that's all they'll tell me is they work on the Mexico side. He just told me to pull the truck up because they don't want to raise suspicions. So I'm gonna park the truck and go back there. So I'm moving up to get a better shot of where these guys are coming across. I've got some of the lookouts on the Mexico side. Said I could come back and film it as long as I didn't film them. We'll see. Got another passport dumped here. Senegal. So you can see they're dumping their IDs still as they come. Looks like one of the guys I saw in the group today. Here they come. ¿De dónde son? Ecuador. Buenas tardes. ¿De dónde son? Ecuador. ¿A dónde vas en Estados Unidos?
Nueva York.
What?
Nueva York.
New York? Okay. ¿Es familia? Okay. All right, so we just had the one group, Ecuador. They're actually over here now taking pictures, undoubtedly to send back home to say, look, Mom, we made it. Come on. And so you got these guys working over here. Kind of a sketchy spot to be, but kind of right in between. So they cut the fence there. These guys just sit there and work all day, and then group after group after group come. This is all part of the illegal immigration industry. You've got the cartels making millions, but I don't even really blame them. I blame the organizations in America that are inviting this. Global organizations that are inviting this. Those are the ones that really need to be held accountable. The politicians in America that are inviting this. The cartels just exploiting what we're giving them. These guys over here, this is just a job to them. They're just manning a post and opening it and letting people through. They're just the doormen, really, for the invasion into our country.
More excellent reporting from Ben Berquam from Real America's Voice. Make sure you track him down on Twitter and support his work. He's doing some excellent stuff down there at the border. Now, describing the scene, Berquam noted that the group from Ecuador, guys working over here, all part of the illegal immigration industry, they're just the doorman for the invasion into our country. So is our nation's security now being outsourced to cartels? It appears so. And now, amidst this chaos and confusion, let me pause for a moment. Think of our nation's borders as our financial security. They need protection, vigilance, and fortification. On that note, here's something essential to every American's security. Do you ever feel like your financial future is as vulnerable as our nation's borders? Noble Gold Investments get it. Investing in precious metals may seem like navigating uncharted territory, but with their expertise, it becomes clear as day. Just listen to their clients. Honest guidance every step of the way. Securing my future became less stressful with Noble Gold's expertise. So don't leave your financial future exposed. Secure it with gold and silver. Plus, for a limited time, they're offering one of these. It is a free 5-ounce Silver America, the beautiful bullion coin for qualified accounts. Head to nextnewsgold.com and fortify your financial frontier. Now back to our story. The dots are starting to connect, revealing a concerning pattern. Rumors have surfaced suggesting that Hamas militants might be on American soil with a plan to strike. Evidence, a disturbing video featuring an IRGC commander, Hassan, hinting to attacks similar to 9/11. He speaks of a collaboration with Mexicans to infiltrate the United States, a plan brewing since as early as 2017. Watch.
When only 11 people managed to carry out the 9/11 attacks, do you understand that this is also a possibility for us to do something similar? We do not need nuclear weapons. The US has 6,000 nuclear warheads. These 6,000 nuclear warheads are part of our plans to influence guerrilla movements to engage in warfare inside the US and create destruction. Not just guerrilla movements from Iran, but from all of the Muslim countries. Even if the US deports all Muslims, it cannot stop us, as we are involving and working on the Mexicans as well.
As we grapple with the increased activities of groups like Hamas, Border Patrol's 2023 data has an alarming revelation. This year, its agents apprehended 151 migrants who matched the FBI terrorism watch list. Compare that to 2021, where the figure stood at 53, a frightening uptick of 185%. Our brave border agents are doing their utmost to shield our nation from a myriad of threats, both domestic and international. But with personal threats to their safety, anarchy at the border, and a potential international terror threat looming, is the wall around our nation's security showing cracks? My fellow Americans, the threads of safety, duty, and liberty weave a tapestry that blankets our great republic. When those threads fray, as they have with the cruel threats to our border agents and the chilling discoveries made by Ben at our boundaries, it's a tear that we must hastily mend. These aren't isolated incidents. They're pieces of a more foreboding puzzle. Commander Hassan's word loom, a dark cloud over the unsettling reality unfolding at our borders. What's at stake is not just the safety of those who guard our thresholds, but the security of our homes, our communities, and our nation. So tonight, let's stand arm in arm, undeterred, and declare our resolute commitment to vigilance, to safeguarding our republic from threats both seen and unseen. Our collective awareness, our steadfast resolve, they are the shield that guards the spirit of America against those who seek to dim its bright flame. Stay alert, stay strong, and above all, stay united, America.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.